Hi there. I don't know if you actually remember me, but my name's William, and several years ago, I used to have a YouTube channel called Willdta. This YouTube channel was primarily dedicated to doing iPhone tutorials, iPhone hacking videos, baseband, city applications, winterboard themes, and things along that line. Now, I'm not sure if you know the story about what happened, but about 3 to 4 years ago, to be honest, I can't really even remember at this point, that channel was summarily shut down by Google and for all intents and purposes would be shut down permanently. Now, the reason why that happened was because at the time, the types of videos I was making were considered a bit controversial. When I say controversial, I mean in terms of legality. Copyright laws were still being debated on whether jailbreaking infringed copyright laws, and now today, at least at this moment, it is considered legal, but at the time was not. Now, due to the controversy of those videos and from good old-fashioned internet hate, my videos received excessive amount of flags for copyright infringement. After a certain amount of these flags, my video was just ripped off of YouTube, and eventually my whole account was disabled. Now, I was under the false pretenses that I would eventually be able to get a wrangle on this account again. Now, that would never happen. I would make a last-ditch effort to regain some of my fan base through a secondary account, the one you're viewing right now, which has been renamed recently. That was called Willdta Productions. It was just a backup account that I put some goofy videos on. Now, that just did not work out. I was able to get about 5,000 subscribers out of the nearly 50,000 that I had to begin with. It just didn't work out. I had several revivals where I tried to come back and I would make a few tutorials here and there, but all I was met with was disappointing view counts. And to me, at the time, at my age, I was around 17, 18 years old, it was just not worth the time if I wasn't going to be getting anything out of it. Now, once I went ahead and accepted the fact that I would never be able to rejoin YouTube in the way that I had been there before, I went ahead and moved on with my life. Even got a college degree in a professional career, and I'm working that career now. And now that that part of my life has started to settle down and I finally have some room to breathe, if you want to put it like that, I think now is a good time for me to rekindle some of my creativity that I had in my younger years and produce some more iPhone, Apple tech, and even beyond that related videos. Now, some of you might be saying, but William, you've tried this before. You came out with some Photoshop tutorials. They were a little lackluster, and you just didn't get the response you're looking for, and you immediately quit. What's gonna be different this time? Well, this time, my goal and my action plan to achieve that goal is a bit different. Before, my goal was to try and rekindle what I had. In my heyday of YouTube, I had nearly 50,000 subscribers. Several of my videos had well over 1 million views. I was getting anywhere from 200 to 400 plus subscribers per day. I had my own personal blog that I didn't really use. But in the heyday of it, I was doing well. In fact, from my AdSense revenue, I was making nearly $2,500 a month. And for someone who's 17, 18 years old and isn't born in a more affluent area, that's a lot of money. So when I tried to rekindle this several times, it didn't work out. My goal was to join YouTube so I could try and gain some of that notoriety back and gain some of that potential revenue stream. Now, this time, I have no interest in doing that. I have a professional career. I make decent money. I don't really need revenue from YouTube as a supplement. It'd be nice, but I don't need it. The whole goal I have for doing this is to give myself a venue to vent and to have a discussion about topics that interest me. I'm hoping that a lot of my longtime subscribers and longtime former subscribers will come back. I had a lot of friends here on YouTube. Jim, D7, I'm really proud of what he's doing. And I have been keeping a loose eye on the community. Nowhere near what I was in the past, but still, I'm attentive to it. So you're probably saying now, you've explained your backstory, you explained why you got out, and now you're kind of explaining why you want to get back in, but what are you going to be doing differently this time? Well, let's talk about that for a second. In my heyday, in the past, I'm going to stop saying heyday, I promise. In the past, the majority of my videos were around iPhone tutorials, jailbreaking Cydia applications, even Photoshop and graphic design in terms of making Cydia themes. I'm sorry, not Cydia themes, Winterboard themes. And that was the vast majority of my videos. To be honest, I'll be 100% honest with you. Sometimes I would create videos I know would get a lot of views, whether I felt they were needed or not. So I am not going to make iPhone tutorials. I'm not going to be doing jailbreaking videos. I'm not going to be like, oh, what kind of flashy wallpaper can you get this week for free? How to load games, Listen, I'm at the point where I'm not going to be playing Pokemon Silver on my iPhone anymore, so the uploading of ROMs and emulators is just not something of interest to me anymore. So if that's what you're looking for, you'll find that all over YouTube. There's no shortage of videos like that, for sure. What I want to do is more of discussion videos. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do more of opinion-based discussion. Some would call them rant videos. I wouldn't, because I'm not ranting. I'm actually very excited about this stuff. The first video that I plan to make probably tomorrow would be on the Apple Watch, or I have a few other ideas in the woodworks here, but I'm thinking I want to do a discussion on the Apple Watch, my opinions, how the Apple Watch may affect the industry, and how intuitive it may be, and how that's going to play between the interactions of people and their mobile devices. In my professional career, if you don't know or haven't followed me through Twitter, I'm actually a middle school teacher. I teach social studies at the middle school level. In my job, I am able to witness the interactions between technology and education and use between students. So I think I personally have a bit of an interesting insight into technology and how it plays a role in our lives, because I'm kind of on the front lines of witnessing it with this new generation of kids, and every year I get a new batch. So it's fun to talk about, and it's fun to debate, and I love getting into it with people. So hopefully we'll have a lot of very open-ended and heated discussions about this kind of stuff. So my first video, I'm thinking I'll talk about the Apple Watch. I'm kind of excited about it. That doesn't mean I'm going to go out and buy one. And then the next video I want to do, I'm thinking about doing more of a social opinion on how technology is affecting our intelligence level as a country, as a species, really, and how that plays in with psychology, and how it ultimately plays in with education too. So you see me driving in my car right now. That's because my job and my home are a good 40 minutes apart from each other. So that means every day I get a nice little relaxing drive home on this open road with not a lot of traffic, so I can talk to you, and then I'll throw it on the computer, edit it, and upload to YouTube. Alright guys, I've been rambling on way too long. It's like 11 minutes now. This is too much. I will be uploading a video, hopefully tomorrow. I honestly don't remember how long it takes to edit videos, but hopefully I'm not too rusty at it, and iMovie is working as well as it was in 2010 and 2009. So, with that being said, it was nice to meet all of you again. Please subscribe. Please let people know that I am back and that I plan to stay, whether I get views or not, whether I get subscribers or not. This is for me, and hopefully you can be a part of that, and that's what I would like to happen. Thanks for watching, guys. William out. I'll see you next time.